Everybody, we're going to say that we're starting here. Here. I tried to post a video. You'll have to let me know if the TV is too loud. But I tried to post a video preparatory. I told myself, hey, we're going to be real prepared. 2 hours early, we're going to set up the game. We're going to do a little practice play test. We're going to make a video. We're going to post a short. We're going to drive some traffic. We're going to business guy this thing. Don't know how long you've been on the channel. Probably not very long. Or a long time. Who knows? Boy, oh boy, the internet is terrible. The internet is terrible. And it was a 1.5-minute video. 1 minute and a half. Okay, that's 90 seconds. And it took over an hour for that video to not upload. That's right. You heard me correctly. It took over an hour for that video to not upload because I deleted it. Because after about an hour and 5 minutes of the thing not uploading, I said, okay, you win. You've won. I tried to be prepared. I was 2 hours early. Make the preparatory video. Wrong. Because apparently it takes 2 hours for a 1.5-minute video to upload here. So annoying. Ridiculously annoying. Can't even believe it. By golly. Okay. I tried to figure out a situation here where I could lay down and play test. I did at some point. I can't record and lay down. I just can't record and lay down. Maybe I can. Maybe I should drag it over. Let's see. Okay, hold up. Hey, we got a like. We got a person. Hey, person. Hey, like. What's up? I'm going to move the desk, so give me a second. I'm going to try and sit down here. Holy moly. Okay, here we are. TV too loud? Can you hear the TV? Is the TV too loud? I imagine it's not too bad. Okay, so we've tried in the past to have other people participate where they can shout out. Here, if I move the board, give coordinates, but this is single player and just trying to get this guy done. Okay, so some changes that have been made. I was practicing this thing and was finding that the hay wasn't really moving around a whole lot. Now, what's the situation here? Do we have the hay move around a lot? This is for the hay. This is the movement for the hay. 1L means one to the left. 2R means 2 to the right. These are the power-ups for the... You can also see them up here. I have them labeled. So these are the power-ups for the hay. "90-degree turns." So the hay has to be able to move you around. Whatever, let's just go over these. So 90 degrees counterclockwise, 90 degrees clockwise, 180 degrees. Then we've got a second to the right. And this one, so this was the situation. I'm thinking to myself, okay, we've got all these moves to the left, move to the right. It's okay. I think it would get relatively boring if the whole thing is just move back and forth, move back and forth. Although I'm thinking that it will be able to go up here as well. Potentially go all the way around the board. Like you'd be able to come over here, you'd be able to come down here. So the problem that was occurring is back and forth movement is lame. Once we get around here, it's like it's just back and forth. Basically, you're the player here. I know that wherever the hay is on the board, by golly, this is annoying. Wherever I am on the board, let's say the hay is over there, and I get over here, the hay is never really going to move very far. The whole point of the game is to have this thing spin. Now, this, and I'm sorry that I ramble. I'm definitely a rambler. This guy, I thought, oh, this is an awesome way of making the hay move a lot and having only one symbol. So let's say you land here. Caroline lands there. Come up here, you hit this. Boom. The hay goes over to the opposite side of the board. And so now, oh no, now I'm way over here. Which then, and this is another piece of the puzzle, pun sort of intended there. Should the game be played like this, with no spin spots for single player? Or do we add spin spots? And I think the fun of the game is the spin spot, right? So how do we get single player? Because if I'm playing against people, let's say you and me are playing right now. If you land on a spin spot, you have total control, so you can really mess with or help yourself. The hay is obviously not conscious, or maybe it could be. Sorry, hay, I don't mean to offend you. If you are, you can hear me. So the problem with that is, let's say I land here on this. Let's say I land. Oh, they're wrong. Let's say I land on this 90 degrees clockwise once. Okay, so now the hay's move has actually helped me get closer to it. So that's the problem with putting the spin spots here, is that the hay will sometimes make bad moves that I don't think a person would ever make. That's why I'm thinking that single player mode doesn't have this. And it's more of a fight to It's more of a fight to try to manipulate the haze stupid moves to get you there. So, let's say there are sort of spin spots that exist. For example, okay, here it is. For example purposes, say, okay, I'm going to try and get over here. And somehow I do manage to get over here. And now I'm lined up with this 90 degrees yes, counterclockwise. So it it wasn't really my move to spin. It was really the haze move to spin. But I was able to use that to my advantage. So I hope that makes sense as to why I'm thinking that single player will have to opt out of having the spin spots. Because the spin spots really only work as far as I've played with other people or myself, at least. Another reason for me making the single player mode. I've been thinking to myself, wait a second, I'm going to set up the board now. I've been thinking to myself, wait a second. I don't have anybody here to play with. And when I was a kid, I didn't really play board games with anybody else. When I was a kid, usually if I did go over to a friend's house, then it was going to be video games. Never any board games or card games for that matter. I think one time I tried to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And we had no idea what was going on, so we kind of had to make up our own rules. And I hate thinking about these things like they're products because to me it feels like a design, not a product, but it is a product. So I have to think about pain points. And I'm thinking, well, here's a pain point for me. I'm just alone here playing with it. Why not make something? I've never seen a board game that is single player. So I've got to make something that fits that pain point, which is a board game that's single player. So that if you're a kid and you have friends, you can play the game. And if you're a kid and you don't have friends, you can play the game. Or if you're an adult and you have friends, you can play the game. Or if you're an adult and you don't have any friends, you can play the game. So we'll set up the board. Now, I think in one of my other videos, I did say that I was going to put together strips here. For different versions. For example, this version. If it was just a blank board, I have a purple here, here, and a yellow here. That indicates which platforms. This would be a purple platform. This would be a yellow platform. So these would indicate which platform you could use. But if I have no platforms on there, I really need a side that fits into the gameplay for a empty board. Versus, what if I only have... Come on. What if I only have one? Or just a yellow, no purple? I need sides that fit into that. You can see it over here as well. I would need to make their own strips so that that gameplay can be, best suited for just green, just yellow. People have been commenting on the shorts for the board game, saying that it looks relatively confusing, and I think it's probably going to look relatively confusing right now because it is a prototype and it does look ugly. I mean, yeah, if I saw this, I would say it looks relatively confusing. What the heck is going on? He's got writing over here, and he's got these things over there, and he's got these numbers. What the heck is a YGP? I don't know what that means. What are these symbols? I don't know. Looks like a mess. I can't tell. It's hard to tell from this perspective if people are hey, fix this, hey, fix that, hey, fix this, and it's a work in progress. Where their understanding of the whole thing is, and sometimes it can be annoying, and like, why are you thinking that? But also, I don't know what they know about. It takes a long time, and I think that it just is a mess at the beginning. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get annoyed at people, and I think, why are you getting annoyed at people? You don't even know what they're going through, what their like perspective of the whole thing is. Don't know. I'm feeling like, I want them to understand, and I don't want it to be confusing. And I know it's confusing, and it feels like, okay, well, that's a problem with the design, so we got to fix that. But there are other problems, like the gameplay itself. For example, over here we've got this. Will it work if I? Okay. Yeah, that's sort of do that. No, see. Well, this is a jump. This is jump. So it means that you can jump a barrier. This is a +1. So if you get a 1 plus the 1, so if I land here, that's 2. And then this G is 4. See, this won't apply right now because this only applies to spin spots. If I had a spin spot and I landed here, for example, if I landed on a spin spot, this was a G and this was a P, this is green and this is purple, that means that I could spin the whole board or purple. Such a mouthful. Okay. Might get a little scratchy here. I'm going to put this thing on my shirt. If you can't hear me, let me know. The tools of the trade: a pencil for moving, and sometimes tweezers when it gets relatively annoying. A little tweezing action. Okay. If at any point you get confused or you have a suggestion or something, let me know. You can also play the mobile version, the mobile demo on my website, norsomllc.com/demo, NORSOMLLC.com/demo. The gameplay's a little bit different. It works on intervals, and I'm not going to say too much because it's best if you give it a shot and then tell me what was confusing about it. The rule has been to move. Caroline gets 3 moves at the beginning. Why 3 moves? Because if I start her here, she only gets 1. Although that could be interesting, right? We could go just 1. She starts at 1, so she gets 1. Maybe that's the single player mode. So let me write that down. We can make that into a rule. That's kind of nice. Single player. Single player, start off with whatever. Single player, start with initial move value seen on the board. Okay, let's go. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn the TV on, but I'm also going to turn it down. Pop, pop, pop. So you might hear me breathing in strange ways, and that is because I hold my breath often. I hold my breath because for the first 20 years of my life, my nose was pretty messed up, and it was the cartilage inside of my nose was filled my nose, and I couldn't breathe out of my nose at all. And because of that, I would I don't know what was going on. I always had to have my mouth open and I had to breathe. So now, even though my nose is fixed and I can breathe out of my nose, I think over the years I just learned how not to do that. So when I'm talking, I imagine most people are talking and breathing in and out of their nose at the same time, and I just don't have that capacity. So I'm sort of holding my breath while talking, but also, yeah, I just don't use my nose to breathe a whole lot. So sometimes if I'm doing something and I'm focused and I have my mouth closed, I'm not breathing in and out of my nose. And all of a sudden I'll be holding my breath and I'll, need air. And it's very funny. So if you hear lots of weird breathing from me, that's why. Oh, look at that. See, you got me all flustered and distracted and whatnot. Move this over. This over here, I don't know about this. So I had this idea where there would be spin spots and then there would be this freeze power up. This is supposed to be a snowflake. This freeze power up. So if you landed on the spot, then you wouldn't be able to use your board, your spin. But now, since I'm thinking that there will be no spin, there's not really much of a point for that. Okay, so we landed there. We landed there. Already, it's not looking great for this round. Maybe it is. 1, 2, 3. Landed there. Green. What is it? 180 degrees clockwise, so we're turning 90. And then 180. Okay, now it's Haig's turn. We got a 2 and we got a +1. 3. Somebody commented on one of the videos, the latest short, this should be a mobile. This seems like it would be much more applicable as a mobile game. That was freaking awesome. I was so excited somebody said that. I have got you covered. There is a mobile game. Okay, let's see. One to the left, and then a 90-degree turn. But it's on a purple, so we'll say that's a nothing. Got 2, jump. $90, and then one to the left again. Two, jump. There's not really a whole lot to do here. 1, 2, to the right. 2. I'm moving it to the 2 to the right. I don't know if this is 2R. This side and that side is for the hay. This side and this side is for me, for Caroline. I don't know what will be a nice way of indicating that. And I don't really know if the board needs to be designed or colored or laid out in a way where that even needs to be explicitly explained. Because what's the point of having rules or instructions? The instructions are going to tell you. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Whose turn is it? I think I moved, so now it's the hay. Green. Am I even in the right place? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2R to the right. Dang. I think that this is a really, really well designed gameplay. I think already. I mean, this is lovely. That moving spot that you're chasing through the maze, really, really nice. Really nice. G4. Okay, let's see. How are we going to do this? If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, then I'm going to get a spin. So I think that's in my favor. Spin it this way. Maybe I won't do that though. 3. No, that's definitely bad because then it flips it all the way over. And right here, this moment, not only did the hay move further away, but this moment right here where I'm asking myself, should I move 1, 2, 3, 4, or should I move 1, 2, 3, 4? That to me is exactly where this board game needs to go. Where I'm sitting here alone, staring at the board, saying, wait, which direction should I go? Because that's the exact same feeling that I had when I had the other characters, Frumple, Bumple, and Stumple, on the board playing. It was the exact same feeling. It was, wait, if I move down and over here, then they might move here, but if I move here and then I can move like that, but they might do this. And that's exactly what I'm feeling right here. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 is bad. How do I 1, 2, 3, and then I backtrack. And then I can get, that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backtrack a little bit. Okay, 3 to the right. 3 to the right. And a 90-degree spin. 1, 2, and 3. And a 90-degree spin, but with yellow. Oh, I messed that up. Two plus 1. What do I do in this situation? Maybe I'm moving in the wrong direction. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is it. This is my move. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's the hay. Where am I at? So no movement. 90 degrees. 90-degree turn. Counterclockwise. The whole board. Boom. Okay. Dang it. No, I didn't. So we got 1. We've got 1, and I can play this well. So it's my turn here. I could go green. No, I got 2. 1, 2. But if I do that, then he's going 1 to the left, which is reasonable. But then I'm going to go 1 to the left. So maybe that doesn't work for me. But if I go down, then I'm going to land on the green plus the full spin, 180 degrees clockwise, and that's not going to land me in a great place, is it? Hold on a second, I'm getting a notification here. Never mind. I'm working on O-Glow as well and trying to get the electronics on the inside done. It's turning into a little bit of a hassle. The person I was working with, their family member got cancer, and now they have to go to the doctor. It's a little annoying. Sad for them. A little annoying for me. Because they were working on the project, they were pretty far through the project, and then I said, hey, I'm not going to be able to finish this. Like, okay, that's fine. I understand. You got to do what you got to do. One, two. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go up here. And left. Oh. And this has to be rotated 180 degrees. 1. 1. Oh, wait, is this it? This is it. I think I did it. It can't move, it can't rotate. Boom. Now, that was a solid playthrough. Sure, there was some talking in there, and I paused a couple of times. Did the gameplay length there seem reasonable? Did the challenge seem reasonable? Or was it too easy? I want to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it seems like a reasonable length or not. Maybe I'm concerning myself with the wrong thing. Why am I asking if it's the right length? Why am I not asking, was it fun? I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. I thought it did exactly what it needed to do. But I don't know. I don't know if it was a reasonable length. I think it could. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll see how it goes. You'll let me know. What should we do here? Something more complicated? Add some purples onto the board? Maybe we'll add some purples onto the board. We'll go. We'll do a little purple, a little purpling. I'm trying to make the board. What do you think people will be doing more often? Really crazy, complicated boards? I guess you can't go too complicated. We'll do. You know what I've been eating a lot? One thing I love about videos and this live chat, you can't smell my breath at all. Tell me that's not awesome. Have you ever experienced coffee breath with somebody? I'm talking fresh coffee breath. It's brutal. Coffee breath is absolutely brutal. And I love that I can do that. You don't know. My breath could be minty fresh for all you know. Is it? You don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, it isn't. I've been eating anchovies like crazy. What do you think about that? Pretty gross, most people would say. Ew, anchovies? And I'm talking like not even cooked or anything. Just bread, anchovy. Yep, I said it. And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't know where the hay should go. We'll put it on the purple guy. We'll put it on the guy. Okay. So again, this side, anytime you see a number with a letter like this, it's for the hay. This side is for movement for the hay. This side is are the power-ups for the hay. This side are the power-ups for me. This side are the movements for me. That ugly thing is a 1. Is there anything to be concluded from the last game? I don't know. Whatever. We'll just play another one. So 1. Last time we moved to the left. This time we'll move up. Come on. There. Okay. 1. And it's wherever Caroline moves that moves the hay. So we got 3 to the right, 3 to the right, and then what is this? 180-degree move. That's 1 and 2. And then 3 to the right. Because this corner doesn't do anything, we're not going to count it. So we'll say 1, 2, and 3. Wow, that's so annoying. I'm going to put it right there so that you guys can actually see what the heck is going on. But this is on the board. That's on the board. That is on the board. So we got a 1, we got a +1. How can I get up there a little faster? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go... Oh, wait, I can't do that. Wait a second. Okay. Boom. This is cool. This up here means that the hay goes to the opposite side of the board. So this is going to be super cool. We're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're going to look across. Green doesn't mean anything. Opposite side. Pow. So now we move the hay a little closer. Our situation is we have to get over there, actually, though. Okay. What are we going to do? We could go back around, or we could go up and over. Up and over is going to lead us to purple spins 90 degrees. And if that rotates 90 degrees, that's going to make it equally as annoying. If we go... See, I think this right here is just the meat of the whole game. Is if I do that, if I do this, if I do that, if I do this, what will happen there? Just like we said over here. Oh, we'll move up and over, and we'll use that to our advantage to get the hay closer to us. And then this moment of, okay, I'll go over here, or should I go over here? That's the mazy stuff. Let's see here. So we got 3. Wait, is it my move? Who's paying attention? Apparently I'm not. Yeah, it's my move. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. So 1, 2, 3. 3. And then that's 2 to the right. What was I thinking before? That it was 1, 2. So that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. What do you guys think about the theme? You know, I've worked very hard on this theme, and just a little while ago I said, what if it was robots in space? And I feel a little corny with it being that this is like a magical moving maze and that these are hay trolls and the hay trolls something with magic. I was going for a fairy tale thing, but I'm feeling, I don't know. Does it seem lame? Is it lame? Just tell me if it's lame. Because then I was thinking robots, and what if it was like, I don't know what the robots would be going yet, but it's some sort of a maze platform, and then the robots are going through it, and it was mechanically moving. I don't know. because these characters are supposed to be puzzle pieces as well. None of it makes any sense. I guess that's the fairy tale part, is none of it makes any particular sense. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. So 1 to the left, and then what is this guy? 2 to the right. So 1 to the left, and then 2 to the right. Okay, 1 to the left, to the right, and then where are we at with Caroline? 4 and a jump. 4 and a jump. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go 1, 2, jump the barrier, 3, 4. We could go 1, jump the barrier, 2, 3, 4. And then that one's going to bring us. So if we land anywhere here, then the hay will move to the right. I don't know if I want that. Oh, it gets real complicated real fast, doesn't it? So 1, 2. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's a 90-degree turn, and that's not so great for me. 1, 2, 3. 4. That's a bad one, and that's a bad one. Either side here, not very good. 1, 2, 3, 4 could be solid. I think that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. 3 to the right. 2. Oh, dang it. I don't think I was prepped for that. 3 to the right, 2 to the right. Why did I keep reading it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to the edge. Plus 1, 4, 5. Okay. So I think we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one was a little faster. Okay, right there. Did that feel like it was too fast? Did that feel like it was too easy? Does there need to be more of a challenge? Should the hay be moving around more? Was it fun? Did we have fun moments? I think I had some fun moments. Like especially right at the beginning when I said, "Oh, I can use this thing to get the hay over here." But then how do I maneuver over there without the hay, without me spinning around too much? It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's making me as a player feel trying to figure out the right move to make. But does it seem too easy? Does it seem like the right length of time? How long does somebody want to spend playing this thing alone? So to me, I guess I guess, and because what I want and what it needs to be could be two different things, but should it be something so hard that you at some point get bored or so frustrated you say, okay, I just am going to leave it and go and do something else and I'll come back to it later? Because it's single player and you're not with anybody else, I'm thinking that that's what it needs to be. Really friggin' hard so that you can walk away and come back. Monopoly is a four, up to four people, or can you go more? I think you can go more. You can have a lot, right? Six. How long do Monopoly games go? If I play Monopoly with family, that we will not be finishing the game. Most of the time, everybody, most people in the family say, okay, I'm not even going to do this. I'm done. It's been too long. It's been 45 minutes or it's been an hour. That was really not an hour. It's an hour now, and we played 2 games. But maybe 15 minutes is. Was it 15 minutes? I don't know how long it was. Maybe I should do a timer. I don't know. Did it seem more complicated? Did these seem to add? Yeah, they did actually. They did because I contemplated at one point how should I move here, and then that'll line me up with a purple in the 90 degrees, and where does that lead me? So those purple do have an effect. Do we play that board again, or do we make a new board? Let's play this board again. We'll do a spin, though. I don't remember which way it was. Okay, that could be good. Right there. Rotate these. Rotate that. Keep the yellow the same. We'll see how it goes. I've been starting the hay over here on the side for no particular reason at all. Okay. Let's see here. 3 moves at the start. Or no, we're not doing that. We're saying we're going to follow this at the start. I'm moving to the left. Okay. So 3 and a jump. 3 and a jump. We're going to go. Oh, wait. Where are we at now? All lining up. Yeah. Interesting. It's certainly curious. You got to play around with the placement of these. For example, I think this guy should be here, and this guy should be there. Because here we are, we got a green, we got a flip, so now we got to put this over Three and a jump. One. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We got that. We got 180. Dang, dude. I was not. One. Very cool. I'm just continuously thinking, oh, is it too easy? Is it too easy? And then it does that to me. Okay, now we got 2 plus 1, 3. Let's get off this yellow. I'm not actually going to get off the yellow, though. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. We got green, and we got to flip sides. Wait, where was it? Right here? I think so. Three, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, this is a problem. 1, 3, 4. And then we have nothing here. So maybe why do we have, if we're not going to use this, why do we have it? And if the problem right now is that the game obviously is not going to extend, let's extend it and say, let's make sure that this is challenging. So what do we put here? What do we have? We got a purple underneath, huh? Yeah. 2. So we'll do $2L. Okay. 2 and then a jump. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, nice. This is very funny and potentially not very good. How do we should flag this as questionable? Because what's going to happen, we're going to keep trying to move down the line, and then every time we move down, we're going to have to look here, and it's going to be a flip. Like, the problem is this moves to, oh, well, wait a second. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll call it, I'm going to call it runaway hay. Runaway hay. Can't get to. But maybe I can get to it. Wait a second. Dang it. Shoot, I messed it up. Because here I got this 3. I got the +1 and the 2. Nullifies it. 2R, 2L and 2R, so the hay doesn't move. 1, 2. Okay, and then I'm here. 1, 2, and 3. I'm trying to move it down here. I'm trying to move the hay down here. And then land here. Oh, wait, that won't do anything for me, though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then I'm there. So the hay moves 1 to the left, 2, 3 to the left. No, I line up with that. So it moves 1 to the left. And then the yellow moves 90 degrees. So we're going to move this way. Oh my gosh. Why am I... I say, oh, it's way too easy. And then I can't even do it. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't say anything before the fat lady sings. So I got 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay, I'm a little stuck here. Let's just make some other move. 1, 2, and 3 to try and get something else going here. Okay, we got across the board. Move the A across the board. Oh. Okay. 3 plus 1, 4. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a really solid spot. That's a really solid spot. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. G1 plus the jump. There's a barrier. Wait, oh, we gotta check this one though. Ah, you see that? Right when you think you got it, you don't. So move to the left. $80 purple. So the situation I'm going to have when there are multiple platforms on the board, 1 and 2, will be that you have to spin. 1 and 2 will be that you have to spin all of that color. So if there are 2 of these, you got to spin those, both of them. If there are 3 of these, as you just saw, you got to spin all 3 of them. And I'm doing that because I have to try and prevent you from cheating from yourself, right? Like, oh, if it was, oh, you can spin the yellow and you can spin it whatever way you want, 90 degrees, and you say, well, clockwise is better for me. And then you do that. Okay, so we move the hay. We got G1 and then a jump, which blows because it's not helpful. And now we got this whole friggin' line of. So if we go. Hmm. Yeah, if I come down here, that's going to be really bad for me. It's going to spin me all the way around. And I don't want that. So maybe going in the reverse direction will be. No, I don't want to do that either. I definitely don't want to go up here. And I definitely don't want to go down there. But my only 2 options are going up there or going down there. So, or because I have the jump, I can jump back this way. And then that moves the hay back. I feel like I've got momentum going that way, though. So I'll do that. And then we're going to move this guy. I think it was there. Was it there? No, it was covering up the green. So now we got 3 and a jump. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, and 3. 90-degree purple. We're moving 1 to the left. Okay, pretty friggin' solid there. P2. So we got 2 and a G. Now, I definitely don't want to land here because I don't want to have the hay go back over there. So either I go up or I go down. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it here. I'm going one and a jump. Then I'm landing on yellow. Oh, shh. 1, 2, 3. Dang it, dude. I thought I had it all together. I thought I had it all together. Oh no. How did I ever get the hay before? What was I doing? Was there magic? Was I cheating? One, two. Three. How bad of a move was that? Oh no. Oh, oh goodness. Oh lordy lord. Dude, who made this dumb game? What an idiot. Oh wait. Yeah, they move 1, 2, and 3. Now I get to move because that was the Hayes move. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a question. No, it isn't. It would be the same. How am I going to play this? I've got 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Yes, here it is. Thank goodness we made it to the end. I hope we made it to the end. I keep saying, oh, is it long enough? Oh, is it long enough? Is it hard enough? Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the solid moment. So we got no, yes, no. Who just went? I just turned, right? Right? Okay, wait, I have to turn the board back. Yeah, okay, so I turned the board. I turned the board. 1, 2. Wait a second. Hold up now. 1, 2. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at this point. If you got any ideas, let me know. Where do I move and not mess this whole thing up? 1, 2. I've got 1 plus 1, and I've got 1 down here. It's my move. If I move up there, then it moves it 1 to the left. And then I'll need 2. But I don't get an extra move up there. If I go 1 and 2, then it's 2 to the right, and then it moves up there. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. I feel like any move I make right now, it's gonna mess the whole thing up. 1, 2. I don't want to do that because then it's gonna take the hay over to the other side. Wait a second. Was that it? Did we do it? Did I make a mistake? Tell me, did I make a mistake? I moved it. I was up here. I moved it there. I moved there. Now there's nothing. Rotate these. Boom. That was it. That was it. Interesting finish. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe so. Problems, qualms, good word. Issues, questions. I think it's I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That was awesome. It was I think it was really hard. There were several times when I was thinking, I don't even think this is possible to solve. Then we solved it. We had these moments of got really close, and then the thing had to got really close, and then it was switched over here. Got really close, and then I was spun away. There was certainly maneuvering through the board. There were no moments when we got totally stuck. Even this thing, which I thought was going to be wrong, in the end turned out to be, it worked. I just had to go a different direction. So that was reasonable. Um, hmm. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Art seems really nice. What are some rules that have we've come in and play with that haven't worked out? Hmm. So I think because I'm liking how this single player is working out. I'll leave it like this so it's real confusing for oh, there we go. There's somebody. What's up, person? We're just playing Moving Maze, the board game, where the board moves. You got this cow. Okay. Forget it. Won't tell you anyway. So, pretty solid. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. It seemed fun. It was nice. It was challenging. How many rounds did we do? I think that was 3, possibly 4. Took about an hour and a half to play 3 or 4. So that's roughly 30 minutes each, give or take. Plus or minus the rounds. 30 minutes seems nice. Seems like a solid challenge. And all we have to do is, let's see. Well, however I have this, we can cover those up. We can cover these up, put this guy back on, and then we can do multiple those. Put the hay there. And boom, all of a sudden you've got multiplayer. So it seems really nice. I'm happy about it. Um, board up, set up the so that people aren't getting as confused, because at this point that's a problem. Got to get these all colored in, get that part colored in, and maybe we'll try to next time we do this, come on here, do multiplayer, and try and get a couple people to live play live play multiplayer mode. That'll be nice. Um, I hope you'll go and check out the video game on the website, norsomllc.com/demo, norsomllc.com/demo. Hope you'll like the video, and I appreciate that. You've been here the whole time. I really appreciate you for coming at 10 o'clock and staying the whole time. If you're not subscribed, I hope you'll subscribe. Check out Discord. I'm not on there all that much because there's nobody really on there, but I would like to hang out there. So hope to see you in the next one. Bye.